What are you doing?
Hey man, I'm working on my calves.
Oh, okay.
Hey, they're small, right? They need work. I'm trying to. Hey, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. What's good? Bobby here with Body by Bobby. Another episode for intermediate guys. I think it's episode 6 today. Episode 6. Some back training. Now, when I told you when you were beginners, your back training probably wasn't as dialed in. Now that you have some back development, this is going to be more towards like building a thick back, all right? Because you have two movements in the back workouts in your back training. You have vertical movements and you got horizontal movements. Vertical movements more for width, all right, for the lats to spread out, and the horizontal movements are more for the thickness. And I want to show you guys 4 workouts. You have 4 workouts? 3 workouts. 3 workouts for building a good thick back that you should be having in your back training. All right, and the first workout I'm talking about is the bent over barbell row. Now this is bugs everywhere. This is basically like, for me, and a lot of other people will say this, the bench press of the back. All right, so this is going to be a lot of overload, a lot of heavy lifting, just to kind of get the most out of, you know, the heavy compound lift of the movement. This is a heavy compound movement. So we're going to start here because as you move on to other exercises, isolation movements are not going to be as heavy. They're going to be more for getting good contraction and feeling the muscle. All right, still want to be feeling the muscle with the barbell bent over row, but it's going to get, I go a little heavy just to kind of overload the muscle as much as possible, and then I get my reps in later. So we did the barbell bent over row. Started off light. Y'all know how I do. Start off light, warm up. I did 4 sets here, and on the 5th set was a drop set. Now, the rep ranges me going up was just basically 10s. Like I would do 10, and then 10, and then 10. You know, my last one maybe was like 8, but keep it like 8 to 10. If you get 12, that's cool. Try to keep it a weight that's 8 to 10, 12 reps. But when you do the drop set, I started off heavy, so I did something I can only do maybe like 3-4 reps, and then kept dropping weight, just to finish the back off, get that thick back. So you'll see in the video. After that, we jumped over to the hammer strength isolated row machine. If you don't have one of these in your gym, you can do dumbbell rows as well, or like a cable row on the what's that machine? I can't think of the name of it right now. You can do it with cables too. But we had the hammer strength. I like this machine. You can really feel the back working. And now I tell people when they're doing back training to really pull, it sounds funny, but pull with your elbows. Kind of just use your hands as anchors, because you don't want your biceps working too much. It's gonna work a little bit, but with the barbell bent over row and with the hammer strength row, you wanna be pulling with your elbows as much as possible to get the back engaged as much as possible. All right, now I've been training for like 10 years now, and only within like the last 3, I really learned this principle, and it's taking my back to the next level, you know what I'm saying? So we did 4 sets there, same rep range, about 8 to 12 reps, relatively heavy weight, something you can still control though, not super heavy that you can't control it and you can't pull your elbows, you can't squeeze. You want to get that good contraction at the top of the lift and a good stretch at the bottom. All right, see that in the video. Those were about 2-3 minute rest periods. Same thing with the barbell bent over row, because it's pretty taxing movement. So that was like 2-3 minute rest, and after that we jumped over to the cable seated row, and this was like more of a high rep range because we did a lot of heavy movement. Well, 8 to 12 reps in the beginning. This is going to be more 15-20 reps. So the weight's obviously not heavy, but it's something that it's going to challenge you, and you can still get a good squeeze at the top, and get the back thick. Those are 3 exercises that I think is going to be taking your back to the next level if you haven't already been putting this in your training. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to bring you guys the vertical movement video. This is the horizontal movement. Obviously you don't want to just do this for back, but this is good for the back thickness. All right, so do all that, and you are going to be the resident of Gainzville that you are. You know what I'm saying? You're paying taxes. You know what I'm saying? Real quick, man. Like real quick. Hey, 1 second before you leave. Before you leave, before you leave, hit the like button, comment, subscribe, D, all of the above, D, all of the above. I'm gonna holler at you in the next video.